Now, Nigerian president have told the military to get ready to go and intervene in Niger. My question is, why is Africa going against Africa? Why? When we are talking about protecting Africa. When we are talking about lifting up Africa, Africa is going to war with Africa. The problem I have is that Nigerian military is not only going to, ECOWAS military is not only going to fight only Niger. They will fight Burkina Faso. They will fight Mali. They might even fight Russia. Yes. Why? Now look at the soldiers ready to fight their brothers, ready to fight their brother which they are supposed to be saving. Look at the soldiers getting ready. Now President Tinubu have told the Nigerian military to get ready to go into war in Niger Republic.
To us right now is the fact that one of us, His Excellency Mohamed Bazoum, is in hostage by his own army. The presidential guard. What a calamity. It's an assault on every one of us. And we must take a very strong action. We want to protect the life of Bazoum, President Bazoum.
This is maybe the greatest mistake Africa will ever make if they happen to fight in Niger Republic. This is not a joke. This is not about the inflation that is in the country. This is not about the inflation that is going on in Africa. This is not about hunger. This is about life and death situation. Niger soldiers will be fighting to defend their existence. Their fight will be ideological, consistent war to defend their nation from the aggression of Western imposed ECOWAS. Their morale with that of their counterparts are very high. I wish them best of luck, because I know they are fighting for survival. Many people may not understand what is going on.
And I will say something here. ECOWAS should be afraid right now because ECOWAS is coming to be damaged. ECOWAS is an organization, a terrorist organization that was built by the Western puppetry, the Western supremacists to control African leadership because they have to decide how African leadership have to go. And that is becoming a threat to African countries because they put leaders in African countries. ECOWAS support leadership that they know that those leaders are a threat to African liberation. And as far as I'm speaking to you right now, France is going out. France embassy is going out from Niger because they don't want them anymore. This is one thing it must be clear to the Western countries that we don't want them in Africa, and it is very clear because West have been telling us that they don't want Africans. So now Africa say they don't want you. Why are you forcing yourself on Africans? And we are saying that we are banning ECOWAS in Africa. ECOWAS should get out from Africa. And we are planning this war against ECOWAS. The West should understand this, that we are making this war against ECOWAS. ECOWAS should get out from Africa. If ECOWAS take any move to go to Niger trying to bring down this general, I tell you ECOWAS will become a history. And all the Western leaders, all the Western supremacists who are planning to send weapons to the ECOWAS soldiers in Africa, they should notice that ECOWAS is coming to become a history because every soldier, including in ECOWAS, will be a history. Your name will never be heard again in Africa because this is what you people have been planning. and creating terrorist group, including ECOWAS, that you call that you want to protect Africa with ECOWAS. But ECOWAS is a terrorist group that was created by West, and we are saying now is enough, is enough. Mamadou Doumbouya, the general president, and Ibrahim Traoré, the Burkina Faso general president, and Assimi Goïta, the Mali general president, they are taking off a word to say that, and giving this warning to the ECOWAS soldiers that if any attempt on Niger president right now, there will be a war between them, between these three generals and ECOWAS. And it is not going to be good for ECOWAS, because we believe that Burkina have been supplied with weapons from Russia. Mali have been supplied with weapons from Russia. That's why I love Vladimir Putin, because he is trying to make these generals not to feel afraid to stand for Africans, because most of the Africans leaders and most of the African militaries were afraid to stand with the truth, because they don't have a weapon to fight against ECOWAS or to fight against the terrorist group that was created by the Western peoples. But now Vladimir Putin have assured to the African militaries that if you are ready to liberate yourself, I will supply you with weapons. So now we are saying the true African militaries. Our soldiers in Africa are real soldiers and they are strong. But now Vladimir Putin is saying no to that slavery system and that colonial system in Africa. Vladimir Putin is trying to make sure that every military that is ready to make a coup against the coward leader, he will supply them with weapons for them to be strong to fight against the terrorist group that was created by the Western peoples in Africa. The Western people have so many terrorist groups, Boko Haram and other groups. The terrorist group between Mali and Niger was created by France and America. The terrorist group that was in Algeria, Sahara, and other places, and even southern Cameroon was created by Mr. Macron, Emmanuel Macron, in the France president. And those terrorist groups are being destroyed today by Mali and Burkina, because Mali have been taken over by Assimi Goïta, and Assimi Goïta is ready to massacre all the terrorist group that was created by West to destroy Mali and steal natural resources. France have been there to steal the uranium, and European Union have been in Niger to steal the uranium of the Niger and their gold. And now Niger have realized that NATO have built their camp, and European Union have sent their soldiers and France soldiers just to steal the natural resources of Niger. I've been talking about it for a very long time before this coup will even come, because I realized that European Union is a thief union, it's a criminal union and terrorist union. That is the fact about the European Union, and nobody is ready to tell them that they are criminal union and they are terrorist union. And I'm ready to tell them right now that they are terrorist union. We realized it for a very long time. I realized that the European Union have been in Niger just to steal the natural resources, to steal every good natural resources that Niger have. You, the European Union, have never been in any African country to help. You have been there just to steal from us, and still you call those countries a fool. You steal from us and still you call us a fool. Now we wake up, we say we are no more a fool. We are gonna stand by our right and fight for our right, and Africa is gonna wake up and stand up with its 2 feet, and that is gonna be the falling down of the Western countries by force. Either they love it or they don't like it. That is not our business. But we are trying to make sure that Vladimir Putin is safe and strong and sound, so that the West can go down. Because now, as Africa and Russia joining hands together, we are going to make sure that the West go down. And the West must go down by the grace of Jah, Almighty God, who created all mankind. Either they like it or they don't like it, the West will go down. That's my word, and that's my warning to ECOWAS in Africa, that if they attempt any attack on Niger, then ECOWAS in Africa will become a history. If the West didn't believe me, let them try anything, then ECOWAS will become. The West is not the only place that, they are not the only people who can create terrorist group. We can all create terrorist group. We can all create bandit group. We can all create our own weapons to fight against any criminalism in Africa. And that's what we are going to do now. The ECOWAS will become a history if they attempt any attack on Niger. This time is coming. Everyone have to collect your own. This is a share that we are giving to the coward African leaders, and everyone will collect your own share by force, either you like it or not. A message from Panamaker to ECOWAS and Gambian President and the European Union, the terrorist union in Europe, the criminal union, the thieves who steal from Africa and still call us criminals, while they are the real criminals. The West must fall down. Western countries must fall down. Poverty, in hunger, and in a war. must fall down by force.